But yeah, Joshua Buatsi, deserved winner. It'll be really interesting to see where he goes from here. We said it in our last live stream. I think me and you discussed it, Alex, that Buatsi seems to have kind of stagnated a little bit since originally he was hyped up as an Olympian for us in the UK, but he's not really taken off as probably people had hoped he would do. So now he's got this good win over Dan Azeez. We wanted to step up to the plate. I think there's a great fight for him against Anthony Yard. That'll be a huge interest in the UK, especially. But yeah, I think he might also now be in line to face Beterbiev possibly for one of his titles. Whether he gets there, I think he should probably be having another fight before that at least. Did you want to just touch on the potential options for Buatsi before we continue ahead there, Josh?
Yeah. I was gonna say you kind of hit the nail on the coffin in terms of he taking some heat in his last few fights, and some of that was performance, and a mix of different things, the opponent he was going against, etc. But he did have some promise. He was on a pretty solid trajectory. I had liked what I saw from him a bit early on in terms of just a combination of what he could potentially bring to the table. But as you mentioned, I think it'll be good to get him a marquee fight. And I think the Anthony Yard fight, that's one I was going to mention as well. I think that is one that could be the fight that takes him over the hump or takes him to the next level, assuming he wins, which of course is not a guarantee. But I think it's a good matchup just stylistically, and I'd imagine it would have some pretty decent action. And I think that is one you could certainly sell, not just there in the UK, but I think, it would have some interest over here for those that have followed both of them.
Yeah. Do you reckon you could pick a winner out of that at the moment?
Well, it's a tough one right there. It's kind of lean Yard, but it's a matter of Buatsi, that's your opportunity. I say the opportunity is Buatsi's, but I imagine Yard will be the favorite coming into it.
Okay, I'll put you on the spot a bit there. Sorry, Alex. Did you have any thoughts on that one? Buatsi's potential opponents, future, etc.
He had an opportunity to fight for the world title for a couple of years, and now he's frozen out, and he may think he's ready. So that's disappointing. You got to take opportunity when it's presented. I don't think he got any better these last couple of fights. I think it was just more of maybe confidence. I think Dan Azeez is a pretty solid fighter. I really enjoyed watching how he fights on tape. But I favored Buatsi coming in, just experience, better schooling. And I think he showed that in the bit I saw. Were those slips? Yeah, possibly. But I think Azeez was definitely hurt. And I was disappointed Buatsi didn't step on the gas. He clearly had Azeez out on his feet in that 12th round, especially right towards the end. And same with Buatsi. Just, people say lacking the killer instinct. They say they were like really good friends.
That's the line that people are thinking.
Fuck all that. The square circle is not for friends. Potential opponents. I hear Yard. I want to throw in Callum Smith as well. There's some really good domestic scraps that can be made there. Him versus Yard. Who would I favor? I favor Buatsi a little bit. I think Buatsi can mess it up.
Okay.
But you know what? Let's see it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Like we said it before, the domestic scene in the UK at light heavyweight is really good. There's lots of decent matchups to be made there. So interesting.